Hey guys, just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick call about just jumped off of a call with a client. And the call came in initially, and I love these kind of calls because it really gives people hope on they can do something bigger than what they assumed. So the call came in yesterday. The gentleman wanted to work on his credit, and he also wants to purchase a home. And I said, purchase a home by when? He says, I don't know. I said, let's get that figured out first and foremost. He says, January. I said, great. Now we've got a date in mind. So you're purchasing a home. And I said, by the end of the call, I'm going to just warn you, I'm probably going to talk with you about some ideas to help you bring in some extra income if that's something that is needed. He says, not a problem. So we jump on the call today and we looked at credit. I looked at what was owed on the credit report. And I said, definitely you could use some credit repair. You can certainly use that service to help remove some negative items, move you from this 503 credit score to at least a 640 or higher. He says, all right, I at least now know my target. I said, exactly. So now he's got a target in mind. So we talked about what ways we can help improve his credit. And a lot of times on the coaching calls, it's not about just the number that you want to get to. It's about what does that number do for you? What doors does it actually open up? And when you start to pay attention to where the individual works, seeing what benefits and credits are out there, you know there's money out there in the state of Maryland, especially because he works for Prince George's County Public Schools. And there are incentives out there for those employees. So 640 is the the lowest that we really want to try to achieve, but that helps you get in the doors to help you with your two children get their first home. So now we're talking about money. He says, I don't have a lot of money and I just work this one job. My job as a coach is to make sure that you're realizing there's more potential in you. So there's going to be more that you could make. And I said, what is it that you do that no one else can do like you? He started thinking about it for a moment and he says, coaching. I really like football coaching. And I said, go deeper with that. What do you think that parents would spend money with for their children to get better in that? He says endurance and training, fitness. I said, got it. So now you figured out what a six-figure business could look like. My job is to help you move forward with that one idea. So guys, I just wanted to share with you, we mapped out an entire six-figure business for something that he loves to do. Didn't know he had the potential to do that. And sometimes it just takes a phone call to really realize that you have something in you that could definitely start and change the trajectory of your entire family. So it starts with a conversation. If you haven't already taken a look at the VIP intensive day for yourself, why not? Why not reserve your space? Because I'd love to at least explore what ideas are there for you that you've been sitting on that you can start exploring and start moving in that direction to start earning what you deserve.